friends. Today we're going to be doing a sort of part 2 to the video I posted last week. If you haven't seen it yet, it was me sharing 15 of my first lines with you and ranking them. And this week I'm going to be doing a video of reacting and sharing my Instagram followers' first lines and a couple from YouTube as well. I love hearing other people's ideas and writing. It's just so fun for me, and I'm also going to be giving these people who shared these lines with me shoutouts if they wanted them. Some people asked to be anonymous, which is totally fine. I'm really excited for this video, and let's get started. Okay, this first line comes from Izzy Zad, and it is "Dreams are yours to make" from a book called California Stars on Wattpad, so definitely go check that out. I love that first line so much. It feels so powerful. Dreams are yours to make. Like, I totally believe in that as well as a quote. Like, I'm assuming this person, also based on the title California Stars, is kind of a big dreamer, and I'm assuming that they're gonna make their dreams come true. I find this next one really pretty, and I just love the imagery in it. It is "Candle wax set stone on my moon crater skin as I walk with a glass stained heart." By Fiona Apple on Instagram. Alright, next we have from Madison the writer, "The aroma of pine needles and spruce was heavy and spiced the air flavorfully." I love that. I love using the five senses, and spiced the air is just gorgeous. That is also from their second work in progress. I think that they sent me more than one quote. Up next, we have an honorable mention from one of my friends that if you've watched my last video, you've probably heard her mention before, Elise. We have PP. Love you. I know that you actually have written a first line before, but I really love this contribution. Next, we have from Miss Dollette, "I am no monster. I'm a flower slowly dying just as quickly as I am blooming." That is so poetic. So gorgeous. I love it. Slowly dying. I'm interested in this book. Okay, from Leafy_writes, we have "The sun drips down upon the scene, offering a rich orange light, but no warmth." Oh my god. You guys are so good. I like that we're scene setting here in the first chapter prologue. I like that there's an air of no warmth, so maybe it's a negative scene, which I love to start off a book with. Makes people want to keep reading. I just love it. And next from LMA444, "There's nothing inherently bad about my life. I think that everyone wishes for more." That is very relatable. Very, very relatable. Nothing inherently bad. I love that word, inherently. I really like that one. Okay, the next ones I have are from DMs on Instagram. I said people could DM them or use that like question sticker thing that Instagram has on the stories. These ones are all from the DMs. Okay, we have 3 first lines from Aylin Clary. 2 of them tie in together. The first one is, "Dreams are weird things. Some feel insanely real, full of aspects included in your real life." I love that so much. It's very true. And then I'm assuming this is like a chapter 1 first line, and that was like the prologue. "When did you realize you were different? The therapist taps a pen against his notebook." I love that. I love it so much. It's so like sparking. Like, it sparks my interest, and I just want to keep reading. And then we have one more that is, "Mother is having the horse stalls cleaned today." Love. "I told her I'd do it, but she merely laughed at me and told me to go play with Kaya." It might be Kia, but that's gorgeous, and I want to keep reading. I'm also really sorry if I pronounce any of these usernames wrong. I'm gonna try my best. This one is from Bellavith, and it is, "He was sunshine and I was midnight rain. Actually, we were a mixture of both sunshine and midnight rain." Midnight rain! I love that. Okay, that's great. Okay, my ring light keeps dying, but we have 3 more from Madison the writer. The first one is, The rain poured down over New York City, mercilessly beating down upon a curly-haired, golden-eyed teen. I love it. I love that we're learning what the teen looks like, and I love the setting of New York City. That's awesome. Also, mercilessly is such a good describing word. Okay, the next one has a name I'm not sure how to pronounce. I pronounce it when it's spelled like this, Mateo, so we're gonna go with that. But when it's Mateo Riddle, I say that. I don't know. I know that's not who this is, but anyway. Mateo heaved on his knees. He had fallen out of bed moments after being awoken by something he couldn't explain. I love it. I love that he can't explain it. Makes it so mysterious. And then we have the Bradbury Bandits, a fitting name it was, or so their leader, Gray Hawksley, had thought when he formed the band of misfit fugitives, the band of people the world had discarded and refused to claim. Gray claimed as his own, and many were thankful for it. That's so cool. It's such a good, like, inciting sentence, like, to make you want to keep reading and to have you kind of understand that this story is about the Bradbury Bandits. I love it. This next person wanted to remain anonymous, and I really love their first line. Isn't it beautiful how the sun once asked the moon for a hug and the world named it an eclipse? That is gorgeous. That could be poetry. Okay, it seems like no time to you guys, but I'm back after charging the ring light. So let's get through these last couple of lines. I think I have one more on Instagram and then one on YouTube as well. So this one on Instagram comes from, written by Mar, and this first line is, even if the memorial park stretched infinitely before her, like a line with an initial point but not a marked end, Mara knew exactly where to go. I love that. That's gorgeous, and I love the name Mara also. I used it in one of my books actually for a side character. I really love that one. And the last first line comes from one of my followers that I'm very familiar with, named Hisha, and her first line is from one of her work in progresses called The Scattered Moons, which that's a great title. And it is, I ask myself this question every day. Why am I not dead? Gorgeous. Running away to the forest lands was my only option of surviving. Being lucky has its consequences, I guess. That's great. I love it, and it has a lot of potential, and I can't wait to read your whip. Alright friends, those are all the first lines I'm going to be sharing in today's video. If I missed yours, I'm so sorry. I tried to do them all, and I really did love them all. Thank you so much for sending them in to me, and if you want to comment your first lines, maybe I'll do a part 2 of this. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. One more quick thing is that I'm not going to be posting on Saturdays anymore because I actually work at the farmer's market on Saturdays starting on June 3rd, so I'm gonna start posting on Sundays or Fridays. I guess we'll wait and see. So yeah, see you next week.